and welcome back to Tucson Treasures. So if you're looking for a great place to grab something to eat, check out Luke's for a great Chicago-style hot dog. They're deliciously messy, but reasonably priced. Here's more. For just a few dollars, you can visit Luke's and enjoy a hot dog just like they have in Chicago. You'll fall in love at first bite. So what made you want to get involved in the sandwich business in the first place?
Really, my mother and my aunt were in it. And I was going to school and I was helping out there. And I just loved it. We served a great sandwich and we had a reasonable price.
So it all started in Chicago.
Yeah, we started off on our first store was at a store on Harlem and Addison. And it just hit well. I mean, we were lucky. There was a lot of nice sandwiches in Chicago. Not a lot of them, but we hit it off well. And every time we would move to a different suburb, it would just boom. Palatine, then Crystal Lake, and then we're in Waukon and Waukegan and Mundelein. While I was opening up about my fourth or fifth store, I decided to move down to Tucson.
And did you think that, up in Chicago and up in the Northeast, I mean, you were saying before, there were restaurants like this all over. I'm sure this was something very different in Tucson. So did you think it was something that was going to be well received?
I mean, if it wasn't for the Chicago people that are living here, it'd have been a lot worse because everybody that come into the stand, they would bring somebody else eventually,
right.
But they would come in and say, I've been waiting for you to get down here. I haven't had a sandwich since we moved down.
Like that authentic.
Yeah, and
Now, as you continue to expand, who are the people that are running all of these restaurants? Because you can't be there all at once.
No, they're all my kids.
So it's a family affair.
In fact, every time we open a store, a kid with one of my sons will take it over. I have one daughter, and she took over one. I've got grandkids into it.
So tell me about this menu. What are those staple things on your menu that people come back for?
Well, the Italian beef and Italian sausage we've had for 40 years. Our hot peppers are exceptional. We would use the sweet peppers. As we moved along, we start getting into the hot dogs, the best French fries. But there are a lot of people that come from Chicago and they look at the menu here and they go, wow, we got a big menu up here. And I go, I don't do that in Chicago. We stayed simple.
And here, it's just got a really fun, laid-back atmosphere. You've got the inside, you've got the outside with the patio. So, I know at lunchtime it's packed, but you could just kind of come and hang out.
I put new tables in and I took these pictures off because I didn't have any plastic covering. And you should have heard the people. When are you going to put the pictures back? I go, I got to get the plastic before I put the pictures down. I mean, there's customers.
It's a sense of family when you come here, and that's the best part that separates
That's the whole difference. If you're taking your girl out for a date, this is not the place. But most of the time, woman goes, on Father's Day, they go, I asked them what he wanted. He wanted here, and I go, yeah, that's what I would say too. Well, I don't need. If it's my wife, I'm going to take her out to a fancy restaurant. If it's Father's Day and you want, I'd rather go here. I want to enjoy stuff. Yeah. In Chicago, it was the thing to do to take your friends out. I mean, a lot of places in Chicago were shacks. I mean, they were called beef stands because there was no place to sit. And if you drove up, they go, "Where are we going?" They go, "Just never mind. Just come on, eat. Yeah, you're gonna love the food."
What's your favorite thing on your menu?
Italian beef. I think I probably have a sausage every day.
Yeah.
But our beef is the best sandwich in town. Really, it was the way we serve the sandwich, and we're as consistent as can be. I mean, I get people that even from the base here, they'll go to Germany for 2-3 years, come back and they go, man, yeah, I dreamt about that sandwich and it hasn't changed a bit.
What's the most rewarding part of that for you, especially for the most part sticking to what you knew and still seeing so much success across the country where these, it's different out here?
Because I am so positive of my sandwich that if someone comes in here and challenges me whatever, they go, I'm from Chicago, and that's not and I go, I know better. I mean, I've been through there, I've been here for 40 years. I know every sandwich shop in Chicago. I started up half of the guys that started. I know what I'm talking about. So many people come in, look, just train me. I don't want you to pay me. Just train me how to make it. And I'm going down to Florida, and I go, no, I can't do that. I've got 8 kids, and this is all I can. Yeah, this is all I get for them. I mean, I don't have anything else to give to my kids except the recipe and the name. I'm proud of it. We're well known in Chicago, and I really don't go anywhere out here that people, and they know the name, and it makes me feel good.
Well, we have to take a break, but when we come back, it's time to cool down from the summer heat with a visit to Breakers Water Park. We'll be right back.